Thank you for joining me. My name is Adele Anderson from fulfillyourdestiny.ca, and today I'm going to talk about stress, what it's like for me inside my body when we feel the signs and symptoms that our system is telling us that we're out of control. And this is our flight or fright mechanism within our reptilian brain that is sending us little warning signs that our life is out of balance. And whenever we feel that way psychologically, the physical biological action that happens within our body matches it up. And when we feel like this for a long period of time, it can create a dangerous combination because chronic stress is the leading indicator for heart disease. And heart disease, bar none, kills more people in the entire world than any other cause. So here's a little story about my personal stress level and how out of control even myself as a holistic health practitioner could push myself because I had the demands of what I felt I needed to live up to. And that is part of our psychological, I can do it, I can do it, I can help other people, but am I listening to myself? And if you're here, if you have the knot in your stomach and the difficulty breathing and the tight chest and the sleepless nights, then maybe it's time to call me. So here's my story. I used to own 4 spas in Whistler as we were coming up to the 2008 World Economic Collapse. And as that was happening, my financial businesses in Whistler were failing. And the income was dropping, and all of the people that I had working for me were depending on that. We were a little machine that provided people with their mortgage money and their kids' new running shoes going back to school. So I would feel the pressure of making that all okay for them. But it wasn't working for me. As soon as I would get in my car in the morning, my heart would begin to pound. And my chest would begin to get so tight, and I would get this knot in the pit of my stomach. And so much anxiety that I was starting to lose my ability to breathe. So this one morning, I'm on the way to Whistler and I can't breathe. And I decide that I can't breathe so severely that I better pull my car over to the side of the road. And it was just during the 2010 Whistler-Vancouver Olympic game build-up, and our highway was under construction. So there was a very helpful flag person that came over and knocked on my window, and she said, "Are you okay?" And I said, "I don't know. Maybe I'm having a heart attack. I can't breathe. I can't breathe." And she said, "I just got my first aid ticket. I can help." And I'm like, great. I'm just going to lay my car seat back here and try to catch my breath. And she said, "I'll be right back." And I said, great. And I was laying there, and all of a sudden, I hear the sirens. Woo, 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 woo. And I look up, horrified, and I see police cars pulling up. And I see ambulances pulling up. And I see fire trucks pulling up. And they're pulling up and they're stopping against the side of the road right across from me. And if you thought my stress level was out of control before I talked to this very helpful person, well, it was skyrocketing right now. And this helpful paramedic comes over and he knocks on my window and he says, "Ma'am, can I help you?" And I'm like, "I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Maybe I have an aneurysm. Maybe I have a collapsed lung. We just got back from holidays. Maybe I'm having a heart attack." He gets me out of the car. They put me on the gurney and they put me into the ambulance. They put oxygen on my mouth and they put all these little things on me and check my vital signs. And I'm still panicking. And he says, "Ma'am, you're having a panic attack." I was like, "What? I'm a competent, intelligent, very capable businesswoman. I don't do panic attacks." He said, "Ma'am, all your vital signs check out. You're having a panic attack." And I went, "Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm fine now." Take all the stuff off, get back in my car, wait for all the vehicles to slowly turn around, all the traffic to slowly move past me. As I sat there very embarrassed and mortified, but also frightened that I'd allowed my health to create so many signs and symptoms that I wasn't listening to. And that's the day I changed. That's the day that I took back control of my health and I put systems in place to help at work when I couldn't handle the pressure and to bring my health back into balance. I did meditation. I did yoga. I contacted my homeopath and I got a homeopathic remedy. And I made sure that I ate really well and organic foods and that I slept enough. And I got the help that I needed because I was heading down a very dangerous, slippery slope. And I hope that if any of this it resonates with you, that you will take care. I'm here to help. I've created a company that's called fulfillyourdestiny.ca. And I have a few programs that help professional women with their stress and feeling out of control. And you can have a free 30-minute consult with me if you go to my website, fulfillyourdestiny.ca, and click on the Work with Adele button. I would love to have this conversation with you in person. Please contact me. I'm here to help. And until then, I hope you stay well.